tell his family, I seen it go down and didn't do nothing to stop it. Like, that's crazy. That's the separation that gangs and organizations cause. So when they said that, it registered with me immediately. And then they put a threat on top of it. They said, you understand that, don't you, G? I said, yeah, I get what you saying. He said, hey, don't get involved with that, Joe T. You know, we gonna have to. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. I said, this is so, like, it's a fear tactic. It's a fear tactic. And the fear tactic is, we control you, we run you. And if you do anything outside of what we're telling you to do, then it is what it is. We'll do what we want to do to you. I said, man, that's crazy. And guess what? My charge partner come right back over there soon as the count cleared. It just so happened, I'm sitting in front of my door. When I'm sitting in front of my door, I see him come through the walk. When he come through the walkway, he got the big homie on 6-0 with him. The big homie walked straight over to me while my charge partner walked in the cell where the dude, where the other crip at, he was rolling 40. He walked in the cell, closed the door. The big homie walk over to me, see me sitting on my water cooler. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other. And he said, hey, you might want to get the dough for your charge partner. And in that very moment right there, what I noticed was, I said, see, that's what's wrong with big homies now. Big homies, they want to make all the calls, but listen to me, they ain't going to set the tone, and majority of them ain't the example. And I don't even know how half of them end up in the positions that they be in. Because in situations like that, it's no reason at all, because it was the first door in the unit. Ain't no way he should have closed that door on him and walked straight down here to me and asked me to get involved. You won't be a big homie because you the one finna put him down after all of this go down. Why you coming down here to tell me? You know why? Because he don't want to go to the hole, because he don't want to go to maximum security, because he don't want to write up because he trying to go home, because he don't want to go on lockdown because he got a cell phone, because so many different reasons. It's the agenda, it's the motive, it's all of these, it's everything that you can't see, but they make it like they everything that they ain't. Listen to me. So get what I do immediately. I don't get up because it's my charge partner. I don't get up because I get up on the strength of, I know this man mama, I know his granny, I know his brother, I know his daughter, I know his child mama, I know everybody. And I know he would have done the same thing for me. Had he walked up and he seen something that serious going on, he would have rolled with me. So I get up, I run straight to the door. When I run to the door, guess what? He in there, he's Jean-Claude Van Damme in that boy now. So by the time the dude trying to run out of the cell, he popped the door. When he popped the door, I'm standing, I'm looking. I'm being security for something that ain't GD. And all the G's in the pod is looking like, we told him not to do that. And the dude that I'm in the cell with, he GD. He walked by the tab and do like it. Joe T. Joe T. It is what it is at this point. It's no way I'm finna call home. But that's the mindset I'm thinking of at the time. So the dude popped the door. He tried to run out. He popped the door. Man, come on up off me. He say my charge partner name. Get what I do? I turned around, pushed him back in the door, and closed the door back up. And when I closed the door up, I sit there and held the door. My charge partner hit him upside the head with a lamp. So when he hit him upside the head with the lamp, he said, man, go on, open the door up, Joe T. And when he popped the door, he come out. And the first thing the Crip hollered was, man, Joe T, you ain't even got nothing to do with it. He done already alarmed the Crips and let them know that it is a G over here. Securing me in the cell at the time was somebody who was neutral, a peon. How is it that the other Crips ain't ran over here and said something to Joe T? So I'm already knowing what's going on. This is a major issue. So after everything go down, I go back to the cell. All the G's come over there in the unit. Hey, Joe T, we need to holler at you real quick. I said, I'll go and pop the door. Go and come in, G. They come in. Bless his say. I'm looking at them, they looking at me, we looking at each other. It's about 6 of them. They said, man, hey, didn't brother them tell you? I said, nah, ain't nobody told me nothing. Ain't nobody told me nothing. What they say they said? said, man, bro said he told you you shouldn't get involved with, you know what I'm saying, with the situation, you know what I'm saying, if your child partner get into it, you know what I'm saying, because that's gonna turn into GD business, you know what I'm saying. That's their personal business, you know what I'm saying. And if you get into their personal business, then GD gotta secure you and it's gonna become GD business. I said, man, look, I understand all that. I said, but ain't nobody told me nothing. So they called for bro. Bro come over. Just by the grace of the Most High. Bro come in and said, he's like, oh, what's going on, G? He said, man, did you get a chance to tell Joe T before lockdown? We told him not to. And the brother looking at me. The brother know what's on the land right now. The brother look at me, I'm looking at him, we looking at each other. And I gave him the look like, bro, please say you didn't make it over here to tell me. And he said, oh, man, that's crazy. He said, man, I had so many things going on, G. He said, I ain't even gonna lie. He said, man, I ain't even get a chance to come over here and tell Joe T what was going on. He was like, it was lockdown when they told me to come over here. And he said, man, I ain't even get a chance to tell Joe T. He said, man, man, G didn't know. And when he said that, I said, whew, I know he gonna turn around and come back and ask me for some tobacco, some commissary, but whatever he want, he can get it, because this is all he had to say was, yeah, I told G. And you know what I'm saying? G done whatever it was he want to do. Listen, the fool would about killed me. And I said, man, look at G. I said, that was up. So they were like, oh, that was up. They were like, well, look, check this out, G. Since you ain't know, you know what I'm saying? We understand that's your child partner. I came to the penitentiary together, but from here on out, you know what I'm saying? He said, I just want to let you know, they done put him on 6 though. You know, he crippin' now. You know what I'm saying? And anything that go on him, you know what I'm saying, you can't get involved with that. He said, I'm pretty sure they done advised him and told him the same thing. Anything going on with you, you know what I'm saying, you can't get involved with that, you know what I'm saying, and we'll just keep it like that. That way, you know what I'm saying, you ain't crashing out GD and he ain't crashing out the big home, crashing out 6-0. I said, oh, that was up. I said, GD on that, baby, GD on that. They said, that what's up there, you know what I'm saying, they give me love, hit me with the big G on the back, and then get what they holler. Boy, hey, I know you gonna ride for GD though. I know you gonna ride for GD though, you know what I'm saying. If you done got on the door like that for your child partner, I know you gonna ride for GD. And I'm thinking to myself, even them saying that is a motive, because you gonna hold that over my head if something go down and I say I don't want to do it, or I don't go. Get what they gonna say? Oh, he pledged the oil. Oh, but he went for his child partner, but he won't even go for the oil. I already know what time it is. It ain't nothing said, nothing done that ain't strategic, that ain't calculated, or has an ulterior motive. But listen, I'm gonna say this before I go. Keep in mind, when you're getting involved with things, it's going to cause a separation between you and your loved ones. Because when you get yourself involved with things, it causes a separation. Listen to me. There is no understanding when it's time for you to go against your loved ones, people that you grew up with, people that you care about. It's no understanding. They don't care nothing about that. Man, see, that was the first time I ran into a situation where it was, I realized that don't even matter. You know how many other homeboys and family members I had in the penitentiary? Not only was I there with my brother, you know what I'm saying? Let's say my brother got in fight. Me and my brother was settlers at one point in time. Let's say my brother got to fighting with a 5 Deuce Hoover Crip. And the 5 Deuce Hoover Crip was getting the best of my brother, who I done slept in the bed with, took showers, took baths with. I'm talking about, I did that. This is my blood brother, same mama, same daddy. Had I jumped in that fight knowing that I was GD, for one, I would have had to answer the GD after it went down, because I would have put them in a situation, because 5 Deuce Hoover would have jumped in because they seen me jump in to help my brother. That's crazy, ain't it? But in those types of situations, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Listen, even if, had I seen 2 5 Deuce Hoovers jumping my brother, GD would have asked me to stand down on the strength of, you gonna jeopardize the organization if you jump in and help your own blood brother. Like, that's crazy. Then not only that, on the strength of, like I was saying about the streets, the colors, all this, the red, the blue, the black, all this. How is it that we as men, women gang bang and do stuff too, how is it as men we choose colors over being men? How we choosing streets over being men? How we choosing neighborhoods over being men? How is it that there's a history of something that happened that didn't have nothing to do with us, but these same black people, same black folks will holler out that they deserve reparations, that we deserve this, we deserve that because of slavery? We'll say that, but then turn around and not understand that we'll choose, come on man, gangs and organizations over one another. How is it that we don't see that things in history that was formed with these gangs and organizations, it had nothing to do with us? But when white people turn around and say, well, your ancestors were in slavery, not you. Our go-to is, well, had we not been in slavery, we would have been further along financially. There was a setback. How are you not saying the same thing? That went on in history. Had you not got involved with that, it wouldn't be a setback to your mental, to your spirit, to your soul. You don't went through you can go through a whole alphabet with your fingers, with your legs, talking code, all of this effort into being an affiliate. No effort into being a man.